Good morning, everyone. We're having our open studio today, and we've got so many people in the studio with us right now, and I'm sure that we're going to have a lot of fun today. Am I right, guys? And better yet, not just do we have a full house, we got my girl, Punita!
Good morning. How y'all doing?
We doing good. How y'all doing? Are y'all doing good?
The weather is so nice today.
It's amazing.
It's warm. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I love it.
What are you, Jennifer Lopez? I love ya.
I love you.
Her new single?
Is that her song?
She's not allowed to say I love ya, but the title is spelled I love ya.
I love you.
Yeah, I love ya,
Love
papi.
you, man. Love you, papi.
That's the name of the song. Anyways, y'all know that spring is finally here.
Yep.
And even though the temperature goes up and down a lot,
Yep.
you know, sometimes you got to be careful because we got that micro dust in the air. So make
True.
sure you do not get sick. Wear a medical mask if you have one. They sell at all the Yakuks.
They do sell at all the pharmacies.
Yes, exactly. Now, the spring season means new beginnings.
Yep.
And I mean, not just for the spring students going back to school and the people, you know, who graduate from college, university, starting the new jobs. I'm talking about everybody. There's new beginnings. So I'm going to be asking you guys all these questions later on the show, so you guys get ready to answer. Please don't be all shy, because I know in the past open studios, I ask you a question and you're like, oh, what?
I'm sorry.
I don't have an answer.
Hello?
Exactly. So, just know that y'all, all my fans, all the listeners, y'all irreplaceable. And that's the first song for our show, Beyonce, Irreplaceable. That was Beyonce with Every Lady's Theme,
Yes.
apparently to Punita.
Yeah,
The song is
everyone.
called Irreplaceable.
When that song came up, everyone's like, oh yeah, that's my jam. All the ex-boyfriends, you know, don't you think you're irreplaceable?
I'm pretty sure girls in Korea did not sound like that.
They probably did. How would you know?
Because I don't know.
Exactly.
Anyways, you guys are now tuning in to What's Poppin' with Brian Ju and Punita on TBS efm 101.3 in Seoul and its surrounding areas, GFN 98.7 in Gwangju and 93.7 in Yeosu. Now we're here in the studio getting back to talk about new beginnings. So spring is here, which means the start of new beginnings. Now,
Yep.
Punita, I have a question for you. Now, have you witnessed any new beginnings around you lately, or have you started any new beginning in your own life?
I don't think I started anything lately, but I have seen flowers blooming. They're blossoming, you know.
Aww.
The canaries, the yellow flowers. Know what I'm saying?
Namsam.
Know what I'm saying?
On Namsan.
The canary.
I saw it on Namsan.
And then the
Namsan
Mumyons,
Towers.
and then the really pretty flowers, Korean
There's so
flowers.
many flowers.
I know.
And the cherry blossoms are going to
Yep.
be blossoming. Roses, tulips, cara lilies. There's so many flowers. Sunflowers.
I wish there were actual sunflowers.
You never saw a sunflower?
No, actually I haven't. Not a real one.
You never saw a hebaragi in Korea?
I'm sorry.
Anyways, now same thing with me. I feel like, you know, we just started our new season about a month ago. You know, and since we got a new season, today, since we're doing new beginning, is the first open studio of the season.
What? Say what?
Say what's your corner? We're
I
not
know.
doing that today.
I'm just saying. I just
Oh, you
wanted to put an
hold
inference
on.
in there.
She just dropped a little promo on our own corner.
Duh, because it's with you too.
Say what? Y'all know what that is, right?
No, they
Every
don't know.
Fridays, that's Punita's Corner when she gives news about Hollywood or anything in entertainment.
Yes.
And it's so shocking. You're just like, what?
What?
That really happened?
What? Say what?
You playing, right? No, but it's real talk. Hashtag real talk.
Hashtag.
All right. So today we're going to be asking our guests about their new beginnings as well.
Yep.
So, have you or people around you started anything new? Feel free to answer. All right, we have someone in the audience.
Audience.
Can you state your name? We can make up a name and where you're from.
Yeah, I'm Sabrina. I'm
Sabrina.
from California.
She's
Sabrina
a teenage
from
witch?
Cali. Yes, she's a teenage witch.
No,
you
not
watch
for a
too much
long time.
Nickelodeon.
Where's Salem? Sorry.
You so bad. All right, Sabrina from Cali.
Yeah, I actually just moved on Monday, and it was really crazy because I actually took 5 different trips because I have accumulated so much stuff.
Why didn't you just get a big moving truck?
Because it's not that far. It's like three bus stops, but I took the taxi like 5 times, and
Oh,
I
my
had just like 2 friends help me 2 of the times.
How much did it all cost to travel back and forth through a taxi?
I think it was like 6,000 each time, but I took the bus back.
So that's actually cheaper.
It's
then,
not
'cause
that.
I think a truck is
It's not
like
expensive. It's just
$100 to rent.
Yeah.
Okay, so you did save yourself some money, but that's a lot of commuting just for moving around.
That is.
Yeah.
Good thing you had no sofa in your back trunk or anything. That have been a
Just
lot.
lots of clothes.
March,
Okay.
I think a lot of people start moving in March.
There's a thing in Korea in March, they move a lot. I think it's March and October. And they call it like 손 없는 날.
손 없는 날.
Not a day where there's no hands. 손 for 손님, like guest.
Ah.
Yes. And in Korea, 손님, obviously, they don't mean like the nice guests. They're talking about like evil spirits, the bad vibes.
okay.
So in March, since there are no evil guests, that's when they want to get the moving going on.
Yep.
Because if you're moving during the months where there are evil spirits and all that bad voodoo stuff, they're going to move in with you.
True that.
You know what I'm saying?
True
So Sabrina,
that.
you're smart. You moved in March. If you moved in April, you're going to get a haunted house.
A haunted house. Not a haunted house, but a haunted house.
A haunted house.
I think, isn't it so stressful though?
What is?
Moving houses?
Sabrina, is it stressful for you?
Oh yeah, because I had to actually did everything kind of last minute. Yeah, so I was just packing the morning of basically.
The morning of?
The morning while I was in
Girl,
the taxi.
I cannot hire you
was
as my
packing.
personal assistant.
No, I'm
like-
totally opposite of you, Brian.
Oh. Okay. Well, for me, it's easier because I do have a lot of staff and everything. And then if I have to move, I just have people help me the day before.
Well, why don't we just give them some tips on moving then?
All right, give us some tips on moving then.
Okay, so first of all, pack the items you will need first in a clear plastic bin. So you know which one's which, know what's inside. Also, place an extra cotton pad or ball into your powder cosmetics to keep them from breaking.
Exactly.
여자들, for all the
Not
ladies.
even 여자들, for the guys too, because all the cologne bottles are glass too.
True.
You don't want to wake up on the moving day and all of a sudden somebody's like, hey, something's leaking in this box.
Oh
You
my
look
God.
like your cologne popped.
Or your shampoo popped.
Oh, that's not good.
Or your moisturizer. Or your rinse.
And nowadays, moisturizers, toners, all that stuff, expensive.
It ain't cheap.
It ain't cheap.
And anyways, pack
Anyways.
plates vertically like records instead of stacking them
Why?
because
It fits better?
they break easily.
Oh, so that actually stops it from the breakage.
I don't know if they stop it. They kind of
Help it out.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. But since we were talking to Sabrina, we want to ask Sabrina, do you have a song request by Jan's girlfriend?
Girlfriend, do you want to sing a song? Sing along.
Okay, she don't got to sing. She don't have a song request, but the mic is yours. Do some acapella. Go ahead, girl. Cue.
I'm sorry, I can't sing. I like to sing, but I don't sing well.
Think of yourself at a no Ray bomb with your friends.
No Ray Bang and NRB.
She all shy. It's okay. It's so cute. Y'all bashful.
But when she's in the shower, she's like,
Yeah.
one night only. One night.
Ain't no mountain high enough.
She's like belting.
Shampoo in her hair.
Oh,
It's like
exactly.
that shampoo commercial. We can't say the brand. But in America, remember the girl shampooing, and every time she shampoos, she starts singing crazy.
Sure.
You know what brand I'm talking about?
No.
El Bel Essence. I'm gonna say it that way. The name's right there.
Oh, H.
HB.
H.
No, HE.
I was about to say HB, but I don't know why. I said it.
Alrighty, that was Sabrina's answer. Anybody else? Have your people around you started anything new, or are you planning on starting anything new?
Any like first day of school or a new job or something like that.
Oh, I love first day of school.
I love
Or the week before.
getting ready.
Yeah, buying all new clothes,
Buying new
book
pencils.
bag, trapper keeper. Do you even know what a trapper keeper is?
What is a trapper keeper?
Well, if you're from my decade, a trapper keeper is like a profile portfolio thingy.
Is it called a folder nowadays?
No, it's called trapper keeper. It was huge and it fits folders.
What? Is
Yeah,
that a
it's like
backpack?
an organizer.
What?
Look up Trapper Keeper. You listeners out there from my
What's a
era
Trapper
will know what a
Keeper?
Trapper Keeper is. And it was the thing to have the latest Trapper Keeper. You'd have sometimes a Star Wars on the front, or Star Trek, or the Beatles.
And you became cool because of your gear. Your first day of school gear.
My lunchbox was cool too.
I remember.
My lunchbox is popping. My lunchbox is popping.
Anyways, our listener has something to say. Our listener.
All right, listeners. Anything new that you're starting or anybody around you? You want to answer?
Yeah, I just not very special. I just want to start to do some outdoor sports.
Ooh,
Outdoor
That
sports.
sounds
Yeah.
fun.
Yup.
And can you state your name and when you're from, please? I forgot to ask you that.
My name is Linda.
Linda?
I'm from China.
Linda from
China.
China.
Yeah.
Now you're planning on doing some more outdoor activities.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
I want to join more outdoor sports.
Okay, that sounds good. And the best thing about that is don't do it alone. Try to do it with friends. And it's more, what do you
Yeah.
call it? More,
Fun?
not just fun, but
Enjoyable.
more enjoyable,
Yeah.
enthusiastic, more energetic, and it's just get in
More
shape.
fun.
Just get in shape. That is true. Like,
get in shape.
have you tried badminton?
By yourself, that's hard.
It is. But
oh my God, Oh my gosh.
I didn't think it was that much cardio, but once I went on, I was like, oh my god, I was sweating like crazy.
That's only because you don't work out at all.
True. I'm sorry.
You young. You should be energetic and go out there and play badminton every day.
I should, but it's windy.
6 hours a day you should play it.
I should. I will start next day, tomorrow.
Saturday?
Saturday.
Tomorrow, badminton. Tomorrow,
6
badminton
hours.
at Hanam or Namsan Park.
You're so good at freestyle.
They have tennis courts out there with badminton.
Do they?
That's why I said those two areas.
Oh, okay. Then we'll go.
Alrighty. Anybody else? Going once. Going twice. That's it? Anybody want to talk? Okay. Anything new that you want to start, or maybe you know of somebody starting something new? Alright, we got our girl.
Actually, I don't have
Flower print shirt.
Actually, I don't have anything starting new, but
Is there something you want to start?
well, I always make them. I think I have told this so many times, but anyway, I want to start my diet again.
Yes.
That's everybody's thing. And you know how it's always a Sunday night when you're eating your friends like, diet starts on Monday. Everyone says that.
And then when you don't do it on Monday, it's like, girl, the beginning of the week starts on Sunday.
Right? Or,
You go back
girl,
to Sunday.
diet starts next month. Do you do that? Do you keep
Next
procrastinating,
year.
pushing it back, your
Yeah,
diet?
actually, I started on January 1st.
Whoa.
But I failed.
On January
And
2nd?
I plan to start again the Lunar New Year, and I failed again. And I thought I'm gonna start in March. So I'm planning again, starting from April.
So she was gonna start in March, but a month passed.
It's funny how it just stopped because she was like, I started in January 1st and then I stopped it in January 2nd. I started Lunar New Year.
And then I ended that
The
night.
next day, that night, because all the food they had at the parties. Alrighty. Well, for now, we're going to listen to a song, and hopefully this song will motivate you to go on a diet and start
Yep.
new beginnings. This is, what song is this?
It's called Superstar.
By?
Jamelia.
That was Amelia with Superstar.
Is it Amelia?
Actually, I'm not going to lie. I kind of put it on Punita because I saw the name. I wasn't sure if it's Jamelia or Hamilia
Or Yamelia.
or Yamilia.
Or just Amelia with a silent J.
It could be whatever. And she might say it's all three. It's all the above. You never know.
It could.
I'm going to call myself Brian, Ryan, and Brian.
And Brain. I'm gonna call you Brain.
A lot of Korean people spell my name Brian.
Yes.
They actually put that in the Chinese magazine a long
No
time
way.
ago. My Fly to the Sky days.
It's okay. They always spell
Fanny and Brain.
Fanny and Brain.
Yes.
Fanny and the Brain. Fanny and the Brain.
So we're a group of body parts.
Such a great.
We're smart and sexy at the same time.
What's Fanny?
Booty. Remember, your grandmothers back in the day in America was like, you have a cute fanny.
That's
why it's called
tiny.
a fanny. No, fanny too. See, they know it. Fanny was
Oh, is
also
it?
butt too.
Fanny
So
pack.
we'd get off the plane in China. I'm like, it's like seeing somebody said, brain and butt, brain and butt.
Yay! Cranium.
Cranium. All right. We're back in the studio right now, and we're talking about new beginnings and moving and all that good stuff.
Yep.
Right now, we're talking about going back to school too earlier, because I was saying that's a new beginning for a lot of people going back to school. Now, going back to school, we have some fun facts about it too.
Yep.
Shopping. In 2012, Americans spent about $8.5 billion on back-to-school clothes.
Jeez Louise.
Not one person, I'm talking about all America. One person spent $8.5 billion. That's Bill Gates' kid.
No, Bill Gates is actually really pretty humble. with
He's
his
humble.
money.
I'm saying his kids.
His kid.
Think about it. Say your mama had $8.5 billion. You're spending it.
I would be spending it.
Your mama be like, no, me too, so.
I
No,
would-
no
I would-
touch my money.
I would spend $8.5 billion on back to school
Clothes.
gear.
You never know. Back to school clothes could still be stylish.
Because they have like the best sales around that time.
That is true. Now in Korea, back to school is in March, but in the U.S., when is it? In September.
yeah.
Most schools, of course.
Yep.
So we're gonna also find out what other countries have their back to school dates. Of course, Australia, their school year lasts from late January to mid December.
What?
And Brazil, also found in the southern hemisphere, shares the same summer months as Australia, and the school day is Day in Brazil runs from 7 a.m. till noon. That's pretty short, because in America, I remember going
5
to
hours. That's it?
I didn't get done to school till like 2:15.
2:15?
Yes. Well,
What?
actually till noon, and of course they eat lunch.
Mine was like 3:15.
Dang. What time did you start school?
8. Like 7:50, like some random time, like 7:56.
That's kind of like what we did. Anyways, we gave you a little bit of fun facts, but for now, we're gonna say goodbye for the first half of our show.
Already?
And be back with part 2. All right, welcome back to the second half of What's Poppin'? You guys are tuned into TBS efm 101.3 in Seoul and its surrounding areas. That's a Saran Wrap.
Sarama areas.
Yes, Sarama areas. And I got my girl, Punita, in the studio. How you doing, Punita?
I'm doing great.
Are you ready for the second half?
Uh-huh.
You ready to talk about new beginnings?
Maybe.
But guess what?
What?
Right after these messages. We're back with part 2. You know that commercial right there?
Uh-huh.
That was my man, UG Tay.
UG Tay's
or
your man?
G-Tay-U. I do CrossFit with him.
Oh, no way,
I
how's
see him
that?
like every day, but unfortunately my foot hurts, so I just watch him work out. Like a stalker in the corner. But like, go Hyun, go! Go Hyun, go! Go UG Tay, go Hyun, go!
Do you have pom-poms?
I have a pen card.
Oh, pink card. That's nice.
I'm a pen club. Yes.
Did you kite?
Huh?
Did you kite?
I kite all the time. Every season. I go all to his fan club meetings.
Uh-huh.
Actually, no, I just watch him do CrossFit. Anyways, we're back. We're talking about new beginnings on What's Poppin'. Now, we're getting our guests involved as well. Now, is there anybody who really wants to talk about it right now? Like, you forgot me. You forgot me. I want to talk about a new beginning. Or I started something new.
Someone has really nice boots here, by the way, right in front of me.
I thought you were going to say something else. I was like, you can't talk about that on air. All right, first of all, for all the listeners, can you introduce yourself, your name, and where you're from originally?
Hi, I'm Selena. I'm from the U.S., Virginia.
Okay, Selena from Virginia. Now, is there a new beginning or something new that you're trying to start off with and try out?
About a couple months ago, I moved into a homestay here in Korea. So I'm living with a Korean family for the first time.
How's that going?
So it's really nice. I get to do conversation with their daughter every day.
Oh,
And
okay.
she's really cute. She's like in middle school, so
You're learning Korean, she's learning English.
yeah.
Oh. How is that
give
though?
and take.
Could you imagine if you woke up one day and also the whole family standing at you like, look at the dark girl.
Look at the dark
She's
girl.
living with us now. We learned so much English from her. You know, it'd be kind of awkward for me. Did that ever happen to you? Like you wake up and the little girl's in your room just on your bed and you're like, what is this little girl doing in my bedroom?
Oh no, I don't actually we live in separate apartments, kind of.
Oh, okay. I thought you was in the actual house in
Yeah,
the
that's
bedroom.
what I was thinking.
Because I thought that's what most homestays were like.
Yeah.
My friend has a family he lives with, and he literally has to walk through their living room to go to his room, so he sees the family all the time.
Oh, well, I live in a separate apartment,
Okay.
kind of, but I still see them every day, and I have dinner with them, breakfast.
Oh, they make you food?
Yeah.
That's
it's really
amazing.
nice.
That's so sweet.
And you saving some cha-ching, eating their food.
I am.
Go, girl.
so excited.
Save that money, get the new boots you want, or the new
Exactly.
shirt for the summer. Okay, now, we have another question. My nose is clogged up today. I don't know why. It's the micro dust.
Why don't you co-puda? Blow your nose.
I can't on radio. It just happened in the middle of talking.
Okay.
Anyways, could you guys tell us about the time when you totally failed on something that, you just started? Like, I wanted to start, earlier we had a lady, I don't want to say her name because
Flower
it's
print
okay.
shirt. Flower print shirt.
Flower print shirt.
Yes.
And the audience is like, I tried to start my diet and I always fail. Is there anybody else like, I tried doing this and I failed? Like a new job, maybe a relationship?
I tried to be in a relationship, but I failed.
Well, you can fail. Maybe you're like, oh, that man wasn't the one for me.
True. I was hanging out with this one guy. He was a bit older than me, but I was like, age doesn't matter as long as he, acts his age. And I found out that he thinks he's still in high school, very
Wait, he
immature.
thinks it? What
Like
do you
he
mean?
just thinks he's still in high school. He's so immature.
He told you that? I think I'm in high school. He just told you.
He's actually a white guy, but
Oh.
but he talks like that.
He has a Korean Asian accent.
Yeah, but he's white. Born and raised in actually New Jersey also.
Oh, okay. What's his name?
I'm not going to tell you.
I might know him, that's why.
I know, that's why I'm not going to tell you.
Oh, anyways, we have... I'm trying to remember names off the top of my head. Because we have Selena.
Selena.
We have Flower Print Shirt.
And we have Sabrina.
Sabrina. That's
The
what I was like.
teenage witch. Come on.
Teenage Witch.
Yeah.
Now, Sabrina, something that you failed on that you kind of wish you can get back on.
I'm really embarrassed, and I know my mom won't listen to this, but
What's your mom's number? I'm going to call her right now.
Can we get her on speakerphone right now?
I had to retake Korean level 2 again because I was so busy with grad school. I really didn't have time to study for my finals. So
And right now we have Sabrina's mother online. Hello, Sabrina's mom. So I'm just joking.
안녕하세요.
Nah.
I don't even.
I'm not
Are
gonna
you
tell.
Korean?
She's not even Korean.
I'm not Korean. I'm Chinese.
just ruined it.
I'm sorry.
You're like, 안녕하세요. I was like, Your acting is
Yeah,
bad.
but this is Korea, so she probably knows that word.
Her mama is not in Korea. She's in California.
Yeah. Hi. Hi. Anyway.
Are you sure you on weekdays Tanzania?
No.
I think you was on some gig concert show. You should be a comedian.
I should try.
Comedian.
I will try.
Yes.
To be a comedian.
All right. So today we're at the studio talking about new beginnings.
Yep.
Now, Olivia. I said Olivia.
Wow. Oh my God. What a burn.
No.
Oh my God.
Olivia was her older guest. That's why. My bad.
Wow.
My bad.
Okay.
Punita, my bad. Now, is there anything that you failed on?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me?
That's what you. I know what I failed on.
Yeah,
I failed on
exactly.
saying your name.
Show.
Show enough.
Anyways,
Yes.
for me, I think last year I was on this 40-day Lent.
Okay.
40 days. I was fasting, and
What were
since
you fasting?
I was fasting my dinner.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, might as well, because I always eat really late. So I try to get rid of that habit. So I was like, okay, I will fast my dinner. And I was on the last day, the 40th.
That's the worst.
Seriously, I was fine with it. It was very difficult, but I was fine. And then I didn't notice, but I was babysitting my nephew, and he spilled some cereal, and he was about to eat it, but it spilled on the floor. So I was like, oh, no, don't eat it. And then I grabbed it, and then I blew on it, and then I ate it. And I didn't notice until for 5 minutes, I was like, what is this aftertaste? I didn't eat anything, did I? And I was like, oh my God. I just ate some cereal on the last night of Lent.
You had one piece of cereal, right?
Yes, but it's still, I was just for 40 days.
No, but I know that feeling because you do so well.
And then it was just the last night.
Exactly. You don't think about it. It just happens. You're like, oh, I just ruined it.
And seriously, it's like, you're so lifeless, and you're like, oh, would I be able to
Don't
do
be
this
hard
again?
on yourself.
Yeah, but it's true. A lot of people, when they kind of fail, they are very hard on themselves, and then they try to do it again, but it's so hard to just get yourself back up.
Well, to you and all the people like that, don't take life too seriously. Some people do take life too seriously to the point where they go to extremities to, try to fix their lives, and then they hurt themselves more.
True that.
So be careful. Life ain't that serious. Try to have a good time. Just smile about it.
Brian Philosopher over here.
Brian Philosophy.
I was going to say Velociraptor.
Velociraptor. Rawr. Anyway, we're going to move on, and we're going to try something new today.
Try it.
Try it. So what we're going to do is, Punita and I are going to act like we're going to interview each other. We're going to imitate and impersonate a celebrity or some famous figure from TV. It could be radio. It could be history.
Yeah.
And y'all got to guess who we're imitating, all right? So, do you want to start off imitating me, or interviewing me, or should I do you first? Other way around. What do you want to do?
I don't know. I'll interview you first.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Y'all try to guess who I am, okay?
Okay. So it's very nice to meet you today. Your coworker.
Nice to meet you too.
Your coworker is having a heart attack. You have to do CPR, but he is always a pain in the butt. Would you perform CPR on him?
I would just crush his face. I would kill him.
Is that Darth Vader?
No.
Okay. Our listeners, do we know who
Do we
he
know
is?
who Brian Jew is imitating right now?
Bane.
Yay! Yes, Bane from Batman.
Have you seen the spoof on online? It's like a guy that's impersonating Bane, but he does a voiceover of clips of the movie. It's very funny. You should check it out.
So he does the dubbing.
Yeah,
Okay, I gotta check it out.
you should.
Do you feel like in charge?
But that's pretty good.
Yes. I should have covered my mouth.
You
I don't know why I
should
did that. Alrighty, now it's my turn to interview you, girl.
Okay.
Alrighty. It's Sunday morning and you're watching TV. Well, first of all, thank you for coming on our show.
Thank
Yes,
you.
thank you. And suddenly you hear a doorbell ringing. So you get up, you open the door, and there's a pink elephant at your door. What do you do with the pink elephant?
Oh my God. If I saw a pink elephant
I don't even know who this
at
is.
the door, I would just scream. I think it's so bizarre that a pink elephant would be at my front door. That's so weird.
I have no idea who this is.
Seriously?
Give us a hint.
This is a reality TV star.
Kim Kardashian?
It's very close to Kim Kardashian.
Chloe? Courtney.
It's Courtney. Of course, she talks like this.
That's really obnoxious.
It is.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Courtney, if you're listening.
Yes.
If you're listening.
If you're listening.
I just think the imitation was obnoxious. I don't know. Anyways, moving on.
Weirdo.
Next celebrity that we gonna do, or
Do it.
famous person.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead, interview.
I will interview you. So, blah, blah, blah. You found out your girl or boyfriend is dating your boss. What would you do?
Well, first of all, too deep. Hold on. Well, first of all, I think it's really messed up, and I just don't believe in that kind of thing. But you should get my new perfume.
Okay. So hint, I think it's a she that has a new perfume line. She sounds like an African-American woman.
Like, I go on tour all over the world, and I have 17 million followers on Twitter.
Okay, she's an artist.
My perfume is called Majesty.
Majesty.
That was the biggest hint right there.
That was a pretty big hint.
Majesty. Anybody?
Why don't you do a little bit like of your song then?
Do you want to hear my song?
I want to hear your song.
Boom, ba-dum, bum, boom, ba-dum, bum, bass. Who got it? Who know the answer? All right. Sabrina, who am I imitating?
Nicki Minaj.
There you go.
That's how much you suck. No one
First of all,
knows.
because people know the way she sings, but if you actually listen to her on an interview, like when she was on the Ellen Show, she has like a very deep, husky Jersey, New York accent. Hi, I'm Nicki Minaj. Like that, she has that accent, so you would never think that because she doesn't sound like that when she sings. So, to y'all, get out of my show.
No, I just think he sucks. He just sucks.
Your turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna imitate you. Ready?
Sure.
All right, interview you, not imitate you. Have you had any interesting... Well, that's not the one I want to do. Let's see. Actually, I'm going to ask you the same thing. You found your boyfriend or girlfriend dating your boss. How would you react to this?
If my boy... No, it sounds similar to Kourtney Kardashian. If my boyfriend...
What were you doing?
trying to do someone. Well, you have to look at my lips, though.
I'm looking at him.
Okay. If I found out that my boyfriend was dating my boss, I would just die.
A random lady with a lot of Botox?
No. Does that not sound like her?
They don't know what you're doing.
Oh, no.
All right. Who is it? Just let us know.
It was Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore does not sound like that.
It was Drew Barrymore. She was like, I'm Josie Grossi.
You sound like someone from like The Sopranos or something.
No way. Anyways, in my head, it sounded like Drew Barrymore.
All right. Well, anyways, enough of that imitating stuff because I can't think of anybody else I can imitate on the top of my head.
Okay.
We're going to get to another song, and this was actually requested by Selena. And the song is Earth, Wind, and Fire featuring Shaka Khan, Shining Star. That was Earth, Wind, and Fire featuring Shaka Khan with Shining Star. Shining Star, requested by Selena.
That was such a good song.
I'm still Nicki Minaj. I'm still on the mic.
Still Kourtney Kardashian.
Hey, Courtney.
Hey,
you and I should work on a collaboration because I'm like the logo rapper.
Should. That would be so
It'd be
fun.
so off the hook.
It would
Real
be.
talk.
Homie.
All right, everybody's looking at it as like, these two need to get out of here.
Exactly.
We're very sorry. Anyways, today we've been talking to our guests and asking our guests about new beginnings and all that good stuff. And also, over the week, I don't know if you noticed, but we've been asking people on air to send us some funny stories, some wacky stories, some kooky stories. And we actually have one from one of our avid listeners named Mary Ann.
Hello, Marianne.
Do you know Mary Ann?
I don't know Marianne.
She's on Twitter.
Oh, is she?
Yes, she's amazing.
Oh, actually, I think I do know. I think I saw her name.
Her face? I was like, how did you see her face? She's
I was
on
about
Twitter.
to say face, but I said name.
Okay. Why do we speak with an accent?
I don't know. I think every time it gets a little bit awkward, we just turn to this accent.
Do
I
you
think
know?
it's quite lovely.
Well, we'll get to Marianne's story, which is Kelly's story.
All right.
So it's one of her friend's story. Now, Kelly's story. This is not my story, but a friend of mine. Now, her name is Kelly. Now, she went camping in Yosemite National Park, and bears in Yosemite are usually friendly there, and they don't attack people since people give them food. So they're used to having people around them all the time. Anyhow, one afternoon, Kelly was sitting next to the cooler with a lot of food and drinks inside of it. All of a sudden, she saw a huge bear. Obviously, this bear had to be a mama bear with two cubs waiting for her within a distance. Now, Kelly was so shocked she didn't know what to do, but rather she remained calm, which everyone should do. I don't know if you heard this, but I heard if you remain calm in front of a bear, they don't attack.
The worst thing you could do is just run, because
Yes,
they'll follow
they
you.
will tear your face apart.
Exactly.
Then the bear came so close in front of her in her chair and opened the cooler beside her, then grabbed the marshmallows. Then the bear just walked away with a bag of marshmallows. That's kind of weird.
Is this a true story?
That's her friend's story. Think about it. You scared out of your mind. This big hairy bear come up to you and in the back of your head, you're like,
Is that a
oh my
zombie?
gosh. You're like, oh my gosh, it's the end of my life. This bear's gonna rip my head off and eat me or something. And all of a sudden, opens the cooler and be like, I want marshmallows.
Do you have any sticks and a chocolate for s'mores?
I bet you that bear likes s'mores.
It probably does.
Mm-hmm.
But that's
Kelly,
crazy.
that's some crazy stuff, because in that situation, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna be frank with y'all. I would have pooped my pants.
Yeah, I think I really would have.
Oh, peed in my pants.
I've never really, like, you know when people say, oh, like, I like almost shoot in my pants, and I'm like, I don't understand that. But then
That
one time
you would.
I was really scared to
I would
go
have been pooping bricks.
on a roller coaster and I actually wanted to go to the bathroom. And
Hold
I
on,
was
hold
like,
on. More
I now
scared than a
understand.
bear coming up to you?
It was a roller coaster. There are so many stories where people just fly off.
Are they Superman?
Yes.
So Superman on a roller coaster, he can fly off.
Yeah, he can.
Yes. Have you
But-
seen that happen?
No.
No, but I know what you're talking about, because in a certain amusement park in America, I don't want to say the name of the amusement park,
But it was in Texas.
but it's always, I know, there's one in Texas, there was one in North Jersey, there's one in California, there's always happenings, but it's funny, it's always the same brand of an amusement park. One year, this kid lost his hat, and he went over the fence, as the fence says, do not go over this fence, you know, for safety precautions, whatever. So he goes, his hat flew off on the roller coaster ride, so he thought, I get it back. So he went to get his hat, and then the roller coaster was still going, and the lady on the ride accidentally kicked the kid, decapitating him.
Oh my god.
So his head flew off his body, and he was killed instantly.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. So stories like that make sense. Like, I do not want to be on a roller coaster knowing that happens.
Yeah.
Or the story about the mom and the kids, when they go on the roller coaster, and the mom actually...
She flew
her
off.
belt came off, and she flew off, and she died instantly.
Exactly.
See, those kind of things do freak you out.
So that's when I wanted to go to the bathroom.
That's why you go on a roller coaster that don't go upside down.
Yeah.
Why don't you just go on a roller coaster that doesn't go upside
I
down?
don't know. It's peer pressure. People
Or
are
go on
saying
bumper
this,
cars.
This might be bumper cars.
You don't have to ride a roller coaster at an amusement park.
But there's like not a lot of things to do at an amusement
There's
park.
no reasoning going on right now.
What?
Just don't go on a roller coaster.
But I want
Bumper cars,
But I want
water
to.
slides.
What if it's cold?
Who goes to an amusement park in the freezing air?
I don't know.
You weirdo.
I've actually been to an amusement park when it was raining and it hurt my face because the rain.
Looking at me is hurting my face. I mean, looking at you. How did that hurt?
What an idiot! What?
I'm so old time, you know?
You are some all the time.
Alrighty, we had a great time today. We're talking about new beginnings, and I'm hoping that a lot of people, because the spring is here finally, unfortunately, it's a little gloomy outside.
True.
It's warm,
But it's a
little gloomy.
cloudy.
You got the little yellow dust and microfibers, or the nasty air. And I just want to tell you guys not to sleep with your windows open. A lot of people are thinking, I need fresh air. And I was actually told you're actually getting bad air, worse air than the air that's originally in your house by opening the window because the microfibers come in.
Duh.
Yes, so what I do, I just have an air cleaner, keep the windows closed, and that's actually nowadays better.
An air filter. That's
Now,
true.
the word fresh air does not exist in Korea anymore. There is no fresh air. Unless you go down to this countryside where there's a lot of trees, you know. So if you have free time during the springtime, I recommend you guys travel a little bit. Go down south. Get on a KTX or a taxi or a bus. A taxi costs a lot. Never mind.
Taxi would cost like $300 to go down to the countryside.
Really? $300? You do
Probably.
the calculations off the top of your head like that?
Yes.
You ain't that smart.
I am that.
If you were smart, you'd be a lawyer.
I is smart lawyer.
Listen to yourself.
Exactly.
Pocahontas.
IQ 45.
Do not worry, listeners. We will get a new host, a co-host, starting next weekend.
Are we gonna get Olivia back, huh? Is that what you're gonna do? Are you gonna call her?
소심해.
Yes.
삐졌다.
I am 삐졌어.
분이타 힘내세요. That's like so Korean the way I did that. But once again, we want to thank all our listeners and the people in the studio today for being here and being a part of our new beginning.
Exactly. Hopefully we made a new beginning fun and joyful, whether you're starting a new year in school or job or moved into a new home.
Like Sabrina.
We also like to wish the best of luck to everyone with their new beginning.
Now, I want to thank Punita for being here today on Friday.
Well, thank you so much.
Now it's time to wrap things up. What's the last song that we can play for these fools?
We gonna play There Goes My Baby.
By who?
By Usher.
Or AKA Usher Raymond.
Usher.
And that's all the time that we have today. We want to thank you guys, Punita and myself.
Yep.
And have a wonderful weekend. Peace!